Would you go to an escort for?
No, but I mean,
you wouldn't pay for sex.
Oh, never. I would never pay for sex. But I mean, like,
really?
I can understand.
First of all, hold on. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you as a?
It's just like.
Yeah.
Well, not only does it go against.
We could never ever be ready to give up or get stuck in a first gear. Cause the things were frightening you, we touch with no fear. You are wait for tomorrow until up to next year. We no waste time, we are moving with no fear. Bad mind, no fear. Babylon, no fear. Success, no fear. Cut checks, no fear. Up death, no fear. Rejection, no fear. Tell the bus driver we are right without fear.
With all this shit going on, my man R Kraft with the sting that he got caught up in.
Oh, the prostitution.
The prostitution shit. So, yeah. I've been thinking about that shit. About like, let's talk about Toronto specifically.
Okay, yeah.
Like the escort business, or just like the service that Toronto specifically offers, right? How much do you know about that shit? Would you go to an escort for?
No, but I mean,
you wouldn't pay for sex.
Oh, never. I would never pay for sex. But I mean, like,
really?
I can understand.
First of all, hold on. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you as a?
It's just like.
Yeah.
Well, not only does it go against my morals, but it's just something that I'm kind of when it comes to like the whole, that transaction. I'm kind of indifferent to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't even find myself in a place where.
Yeah.
Or in a situation where that would be even like the next
option. Shit.
Like,
real.
Like I'd rather go celibate than, pay
you'd rather not fuck.
Then I mean, honestly, I'd rather go race cars or something. As a thrill or.
So what about like strip joints, right?
Yeah, I've never been to strip club.
So you wouldn't pay for like a lap dance and shit like that either.
None of that. I've never been to strip club. I don't
just
even.
Never, not interested.
I honestly don't even know how it would react, or I don't even know how to fit in that environment.
So more or less, like you ain't like, obviously like sex ain't really like important. Not say important enough, but it's not like you're not an addict. You're definitely not a sex addict where you would have to go pay for it if you're not getting.
Oh no.
You know
and
what I mean?
I think here's the clarification is that I'm not into like, well, for me, if you pay for sex or in this regard, I don't even think that's sex. Like I don't think that's like real.
Yeah.
That might
so you look at it deeper. You look at it more than just.
Like I'm
busting a nut.
For me, it's like I'm all about making love and shit.
Yo, me too, right? Me too. And you can't really do that with.
Yeah, like these rub and tug joints kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just like you can save yourself the money.
Yeah.
And just. I mean, in layman's terms, you can save yourself the money and do it yourself, right? Like,
I get you. I get you.
Like, there's no like, if you're looking for a human contact,
right?
Paying for sex through an escort service is not the way to go. So it's kind of like there's a sort of, it's kind of contrary to what you're looking for, if that is what you're looking for. If you're looking just to bust a nut, yo, tissue papers and fucking.
I get you.
Right? You know what I'm trying to get? It's like,
I get you. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never done it. I've never paid or seen an escort and shit.
Right.
But I can't say I wouldn't, man. I can't say I wouldn't.
Right. I can
solicit myself to those services.
Yeah. Okay, put it this way. So, I was seeing this chick.
Yeah.
I met her at when we were at work, or when I was at work at our bar.
Okay.
And turns out that she was an escort, but I didn't know.
You didn't know this prior going in?
Prior going in.
Did you approach her or did she approach you?
She approached me.
Oh, shit.
I didn't pay a cent.
Right.
And, the funny thing is, the irony in all of this is that she joked around saying she was down to pay me for it.
What?
So,
word.
So what I'm trying to get at is, it's like.
Interesting. Because you were that good, or like, what do you mean?
Because she
said it's after the
she
fact?
said after the fact. And,
wow.
But I mean, like, you know what it is though?
Yeah.
Like, it was just because she was a little older.
Yeah.
Right. So like, I think she just was down for like. She was just down for that to fuck a younger dude.
Okay.
And
okay. And she wanted to feel. It's gotta be like even for like an escort. It's gotta feel different when it's coming from a place of love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When it's just a random.
Yeah.
It takes away a lot away from it.
And I mean, like I saw her for about like a couple of, I would say like maybe 2 months tops.
Right.
I learned a lot as it pertains to this subject. Like, cause like she told me, she opened up to me like how she got into it and like what sort of acts or how it kind of goes down, and like our perception, how we portray like say prostitution or escort, like we think, yo, man, these are like street hookers and like all
yeah.
But
generally,
it ain't that. It ain't,
right.
Like, for her, it ain't that. Like in the system, it's like it's really clean. It's like it's professional.
Okay.
She ended up working. She ends up working for a madam who basically
got like a few ladies.
Few ladies got these women like clients and stuff like that. Like she had one client. Literally, it was like she went like for an hour and a half just for lunch.
With the client.
For
That's
the client.
it.
It's like a girlfriend experience or just to have somebody to have on your shoulder.
Okay.
Because I mean, like sometimes like escort services, it ain't always a sexual act.
I've heard that. I've heard that.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just like the girlfriend experience, or like say you got a party, and like I mean, some of her clients were like she had a criminal lawyer, heart surgeon. Like these are high end, elite.
Oh shit.
Professional men.
Right. Of
who
course.
make like
of course.
more than 6 figures.
Of course. Probably married, kids, all that.
Married or not married,
Yeah.
but see that's the thing where it's like these older men, bachelors, say they got a party or function, like you know, they just want like a good-looking woman to kind of have over their shoulder. I mean, like, that's why when we're talking about Robert Kraft, this guy's 77 years old, billionaire.
Yeah.
His wife passed away like a couple of years back, and I'm thinking,
oh, did she?
Yeah.
Because I've been seeing some pictures online saying how
4 years ago or something.
How is he able to do this with a wife like this at home? So she passed. She wasn't. Okay. See, I never knew that part of the story. Okay.
So think about his perspective.
Yeah.
You seen the movie Bad Grandpa?
No.
With Robert De Niro? Essentially, it's the same concept.
Yeah.
It's like, he was so faithful and loyal to this woman for like 40, 50 years.
Yeah.
Passes away. Finally, he's like, freedom.
Okay.
And finally he says, oh, now I can get my dick sucked by some young 20.
Okay.
I'm not saying that's
got you.
what Robert Kraft thinks.
Right.
But I can put myself in his shoes and
understand
say,
how it might happen.
That it's like, you know,
no doubt.
77 years old, I only have maybe 10 years tops to live.
Okay.
Let me just kind of like go backwards.
Of course.
Of
course.
But
the
fact that this is an illegal sex trafficking.
Yeah. And obviously these ladies are doing it. They're not promoting it, or even like the companies, agencies, they're not making it look like that's what it is. They're offering it, like you said, girlfriend experience.
Yeah.
Okay, and shit happens. You happen to fuck.
Right.
It's just, that has nothing to do, you know what I mean? You want to leave a donation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly,
But so obviously they don't put it out like that in these professional, and they're all around in Toronto, man. Like
man.
I've noticed that, like I've looked at a bunch of shit online.
Right.
And like, you want a girl, you can go on like certain like forums. Yeah. And like, listen, I'm looking to see this girl from such and such on this date, and you want to been with her, know what she's like, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Because there's a lot of guys that have bad experiences.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, you know what I mean? But it's crazy. What I didn't know, like you're saying, is that like a lot of them aren't there just to fuck. A lot of them won't even fuck you.
I mean,
like it's just like if like they'll do foreplay or whatever, but it's like some of them,
they're always in control. I
guess,
right.
To a certain extent. They can say no to whatever, you know what I mean? Like it's open.
Yeah.
But and it's like if they don't want to, if you go in and all of a sudden the energy ain't right, they can just say no for whatever reason. You know what I mean? The guy will go and complain and try and get his money back or whatever. But let's talk about prices. What you know about prices?
I think she said she got paid. Was it $1,000? $1,000 to do like 2 hours, or some next chick just to do like some coke and shit like that. Like it was so bad in the sense where.
Hold on, to do drugs with the dude?
To do drugs, like the party. I don't know if they
just to be around the party.
I don't know if they ended up doing any shit.
Yeah. Just to be in the party.
Yeah, I think price-wise, I forget, man.
I know, like,
I asked her like how what she would charge, like say a client.
Right, because everyone's different. Everyone can like set their own price kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
I've seen like $300 an hour, $150 an hour,
$400, $500 an hour. I think that's the.
Damn. And then there's girls out there that's doing it on their own. Where they might even just charge $80 an hour, you know.
Yeah.
Or if you want like a specific service, you want a BJ, you know what I mean?
Right,
go pay your 60 or whatever,
like
you know what I mean?
Rate,
In and out. But like I'm saying, man, like I see a need for the service, to be honest with you, especially for guys that are like sex addicts.
Right.
Instead of going and preying on women, you know what I mean? They can just go.
There's an outlet that's a bit more monetized.
You know what I mean? Right.
That makes sense. Yeah, I mean that's it's more than just a justification. It's it's the lesser of the evils. It's something.
Right. No, for sure.
And even when they said that, like how it's all like the government protects.
Yeah.
You know these services. I mean it's by the book too, man. Like we look at it, prostitution. It's like you say, it's like the longest profession
running in the world, right?
The world ever
yeah,
since, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, like, back when like kings ruled kingdoms and all of that shit, we had prostitution.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, women out in the street,
absolutely.
even his, you know, concubines or whatever, his women in the castle.
Right.
He had like dozens of women.
No, for sure.
It's just semantics, right? It's
crazy.
Look, you know, for me, I would never pay for it, but you can argue that, say if you're with a woman, and you make good money,
right,
and you're paying all her, not all her bills, but all the shit that she desires,
right,
because you love her, quote unquote.
Of course.
Is that not another form of paying for whatever? It's different,
but it's kind of just you go on a date with a girl, you blow $200,
right?
All because you want to fuck her,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Same shit, right?
Yeah. The only difference is like it's not cut in stone where it's like,
no, for sure.
That's the transaction, but the transaction is always that's what we lead to.
No, of course.
It's implied.
Yeah, with me, I'm with you with the whole. I'm more for the passion when it comes to sex and shit. I'm more, you know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck about sex if it's just a fuck. You know what I mean? I want it to be more than just.
Yeah. It's not as
like
good
when
either.
I was younger. I'm all about I wanted to just in and out, right? But now it's like, man, like sex is just. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
I'm not like.
That's what I found out too. Is that it's not as good when it's just. Like there's no sort of
energy. Yeah. No, like, for sure.
Right? Because it's kind of like, I mean, something is missing. Something is.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
And I think like in your head too, if you're a dude who's paying for it, in your head you're knowing this woman's been with so many other dudes.
Right.
It's like
you treat her different, right?
You treat her differently, and in your head you're thinking, fuck, man, like I'm not even thinking about like that. The moment or at that, you know, in that circumstance, I'm thinking, shit, after I busted out, I'm rushing to the clinic kind of thing, you know? You know what I'm trying to get? It's like, you never, there's no comfort in the sense of there's no trust.
And
I think that detracts from.
But then you gotta, that's why you gotta protect yourself too as much as possible.
Right, yeah.
Man. But yo, have you seen some of these girls out here, man? I gotta show you this.
Right, yeah.
There's a site with some of these girls' profiles, man.
Yeah.
Dimes, bro. Dimes. Like these girls looking. You know who I heard on one of these forums that I was reading, people were saying that the girl that chucked the chair over the balcony, that she was
an escort. Right.
And they were saying, yo, I seen her, and they put a link to like their website. They're like, yo, look at the lips, this, that, the third. This is the same in the shit. And it's like, obviously it's been removed now, but like, imagine how many dudes would have been setting an appointment with that, you know what I mean? When crazy. It's crazy what popularity will turn you into.
That's true, and it's like, you know what it is too? It's like we're taught in society that we take our assets, or talents, and we use them to our advantage. That's the formula to be successful. If you can paint pictures well, if you can shoot the ball, you can. If you're a good-looking woman, if you're smart and you can study well and get a good degree and then blah blah blah, like that's how you make your living.
No, for sure.
So it's kind of like, look, as much as it's taboo and looked down upon, at the end of the day, it's just, you know, these women are just trying to make a living.
No, of course. And hopefully they don't have to do it for too long, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of them that are doing it, they're young. They're like college students, you know, university.
You know what it is too, is that I've read, not read, but like, so I've known a few women that have modeled, like that I went to school with, and one of this chick that she used to model, like she said she lived in like Dubai, she lived in California, she traveled across, you know, places.
Right.
She used it as a networking opportunity.
Interesting.
Her network grew because of the people she knew.
Right.
And I think like that's something that's
dope, because you were saying before how it's a lot of elite people require these services, right?
And so I think like the
genius.
So like, and I mean like a lot of women who escort, they either started stripping,
right.
Like whether it leads to that, and then like some of these women end up doing porn or shit.
Right.
But then it's like, if you really are smart enough to kind of use that as a platform,
for sure.
Then you can start own business.
And
then you build a clientele, and it's like, I know it's built on superficial sort of pretenses, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know, what isn't?
No,
right?
of
like
course.
Shit, man. Our food doesn't even come from the ground anymore. So why are we arguing about what's superficial?
Nah, exactly. Straight the fuck on.
So like, it's 2019. we gotta play by these rules. If you don't want to play by these rules, then go live on an island and
no, for sure,
throw
100%, 100%. Yeah, you know what? It's there. It's a thing.
But I will say this: if to all the married men, or married women, is that if you want to cheat, just cheat on your wife with your wife.
With your wife,
right?
Oh, you're saying bring the wife along?
I'm just saying. Like, take your wife out on a date as an escort. If a little role play.
A little role play. Do a little role play.
To keep it a little, spice things up, you know?
Okay. But what if the wife, say your wife ain't gonna suck your dick? You wanna, you might wanna go to an escort.
Right.
Boom, bang, in and out. You think that's cheating? I don't think that's cheating, man. There's no attachment, there's no love, there's nothing. It's just in and out, man. Like, there's nothing between you two, right?
Well, okay,
Sure, it's cheating in the way
in a sense
the humans understand it, but
okay, well,
is it?
As long as put it this way, yes and no. Is the husband okay with the woman, his wife, doing the same shit on the other side?
He should be,
right?
Absolutely should be.
I mean, like, if two people are married and they're at that point in that stage of their marriage, right. There's that openness,
and they're not doing the role. If it's the openness,
As long as it's mutual and as long as there's trust and communication, I don't see why not.
And safety. The biggest thing with cheating is what I think is like when you go out, you fucking do something, you cheat, and you bring something back and give to the wife or give to the husband. That's you know what I mean? You go out, you get a kid, with another woman, and then you gotta bring the kid back home, like. That's the heaviest part. You know what I mean? If you want your dick sucked because your wife won't suck your dick, fuck, man.
Right.
We're humans.
This subject, like, you can blow the shit wide open.
Yeah.
Pro athletes.
Oh, the shit.
Knocking up women.
Part 2, we're gonna get that in part 2.
But for now we're talking about that whole Mr Kraft shit, right?
Yeah, we'll say that for part 2. Yo, we freezing. Let's get the fuck out of here.